Came over with Ryan Clifford in the famous Justin Verlander trade. We have Mr. Drew Gilbert from the University of Reese or Drew. Want to help me with that one?
Yes, it's the University of Tennessee, the greatest college of
There
all
you
of
go.
them.
Yeah, I figured might want that one.
Thank you.
I'll let you go first since it's one of your fellow orange and white
Thank you, sir.
ATs,
I
or I guess
I
that's
will
what it is.
say, yeah. Well, I'll take volunteer or also,
There you
Well,
go. Right in
anyway, we'll
front of me.
move on. That's okay. What I will say is that Gilbert being ranked ahead of Acuna was particularly surprising to me. I think that Gilbert had such a questionable season with so many things kind of up in the air for him that it almost, from a fantasy perspective at least, this presents a very interesting buying opportunity if you, like me, do still believe in Gilbert. I think that his power is so up in the air right now. I'm curious what the exit velocities are going to look like with another year. Uh, Maybe it was bad luck, I don't know, bad Babbitt. But again, it's kind of just above average contact, just above average power. I don't know. I think he's a major leaguer. I think he's a contributory major leaguer, but in what facet, I don't really know. And again, while I love my fellow Tennesseans, and especially those that played for such a beautiful team, it's hard to see Gilbert as anything more as like a 250 hitter with maybe 15 to 18 home runs and 5 to 10 steals. Again, a contributor in fantasy for sure, and a prospect well worth rostering, but I'm just a little concerned long term for what that means.
Yeah, I understand your concerns. It's worth noting too. I mean, he missed several weeks of the season with a hamstring injury. I know he was affected by injuries before and after that. I mean, he wasn't healthy pretty much for most of 2024, which explains a lot of I'll come on and say the poor season that he had. He went to the Arizona
Yeah.
Fall League, which is an indication of that because they wanted him to get maybe better at bats in an offensive friendly environment to kind of get him going. I know he underwent some swing transformations. I like Gilbert. I think he's an everyday corner outfielder, probably a left fielder, which means he has to hit. You're not going to carry an everyday left fielder if they can't hit. That's a prerequisite for the position. I do think it's average or better tools across the board. No real glaring weakness. I'm a little bullish on the power from the left side, especially. I'm a big fan of what Drew Gilbert can do. Um, it's a pretty good trade from the Astros. Not to mention the Astros picked up a lot of money on the Verlander deal as well in this situation. So worked out pretty good for both sides, I would say.